Hi, how you doing? So this video today is probably not something that I usually do, but I want to start talking about these issues that have been impacting pretty much all of the entertainment industry as of late. And I guess I'm tired of shying away from discussing these hard topics because, somebody has to talk about them. We're not just gonna sit around and wait for everyone else to talk about them. I have opinions, I wanna talk about them. So, this is why the topic of today's video is the Harry Potter game and why I still plan on playing it. Despite the fact that everyone seems to think that we should not play it. And I disagree, and we're gonna talk about why. Now, the fans of the Harry Potter universe have been patiently waiting for this open world game for about 2 years. Maybe even before that, because we've all been fantasizing about what it would be like to have an open world game set in the Harry Potter universe. It was finally announced in 2020, and it's finally been slated for a fall 2020 release. And we're all going wild, fans and people who aren't fans alike. We're all going wild. Except I find a big problem with this big group of people that want to frame the excited many insensitive for not boycotting this game completely without even bothering to give it a chance like they've so chosen to. And I just think that's really uncool. Why is it that we're suddenly expected to drop interest in something or risk being called transphobic by our friends and by strangers alike when all we want is to enjoy a beautiful cinematic experience in a universe that we grew up in before this controversy even existed? The people that y'all are so angry at aren't even part of this game, for one. And we all have sources of this. Everyone seems to be ignoring those sources. And second of all, the organic direction that I see the story for this game taking is such that it's trying to be its own thing. And frankly, I'm very interested to see where it goes, especially with all of our old friends floating around the castle making their appearances. If you're an OG Harry Potter fan, you know exactly what I mean. Who doesn't want to see nearly headless Nick floating around the halls? And you're gonna crucify me for that? The state of play presentation that Sony did was more than I'd anticipated or expected. Hogwarts during the 1800s looked pristine, elegant, full of life. Exploring the halls and seeing that they'd included little puzzles as a way to enter the secret rooms was so fucking cool. It's what you pictured when you were a kid reading these books. Getting a peek into the room of requirement and the various other secret rooms that they're gonna put into this game is really exciting for me, and I'm pretty sure it's really exciting for a lot of the fans of the universe. So what's really conflicting for me about all of this is that we're expected to put all of the issues of our current society on the table for this video game, when all of these things shouldn't be a problem in the first place. In my opinion, I think we should remove all of that from the conversation completely. I am so sick of games being tainted by everyone's ideals and their ideas of activism, and I'm really sorry if that makes me insensitive. What used to make games so fun for me was the escapism of it all. Video games are my escape from the real world. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but the whole point is to go into this fantasy world where we can be wizards and do magic. Can we do that in real life, guys? No. So why are we bringing the problems of the real world into the game? The fact that we all of a sudden want to make this about discrimination of trans people when it was never about that just rubs me the wrong way. And I think that if you look for something everywhere, you're gonna find it. I get that everyone is upset about J.K. Rowling's thoughts and what she says, but she is no longer part of this game. Please, let it go. I think that the game developers gave it a fair shot and found a way to make the game their own. I think the least that we can do is give it a shot before we proactively burn it at the stake. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think, please. I'm not trying to stoke the flames of the controversy. I just genuinely think that we need to have a conversation about where video games are going, because y'all are taking them off the rails, guys. Please stop killing the video games. I'm not kidding. That was my piece, or my one piece. Sorry, I had to slip that in there. If you guys are current on One Piece, that last chapter was fire. I'm going to start sprinkling in some One Piece content in this channel. I just don't know when, because your girl is swamped with full-time work and she's only able to do like one YouTube video a week. But yeah, I have also a review of the movie Fresh on its way, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And thank you, as always, for supporting my channel. I know it's not easy. I say some shit. I have unpopular opinions. But thank you for spending the time with me and getting to know me. And yeah, have a great day, y'all. Keep it spicy.